Okay guys, in today's YouTube video we are gonna discuss how to brainstorm content, how to get the ideas in order to create good content. A lot of the growth clients that I have that needs help growing their business have troubles creating content, so that's why I'm gonna use that for inspiration to make a video to teach you the same things. Okay, so I'm using you guys as inspiration for my own content. So let's get started. Compared to last time, I did my YouTube video in the afternoon after I already recorded 4 other videos. Today, this YouTube video is my first because I learned last week was shit doing YouTube videos in the afternoon. So now, I'm gonna do it while I'm fresh. That's why I talk like I have 10 cups of coffee, but let's get started. So a lot of the trainers that I'm helping, they have troubles figuring out what to record, and they feel afraid creating that first piece of content. So in order to get started, you need to just know the do's and don'ts in order to create content so you feel comfortable. It is fucking pain in the ass to get started, but once you get flow in it, it's gonna be so much easier to create that content. A lot of the trainers that I'm working with, they don't have the inspiration. They feel afraid getting started, recording that first piece of content on video, because they feel like they are just duplicating other content that's out there. Even yesterday when I talked with a coach, he said, all the content I want to talk about, all the subjects, other trainers have already talked about that before. Just because other people have talked about it before doesn't mean that you shouldn't talk about it as well. Of course, you shouldn't just duplicate straight ahead. That is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about get inspiration from other coaches, or if you have your own ideas, you know other people have talked about it, then still create it in your own way. Remember, even in my small country, there's probably 3 million obese people who need your help. So the more trainers that are talking about the same thing, talking about the simplicity of losing weight, it's gonna just help more people losing weight. That's it. Everybody has been talking about the same thing because weight loss are not that complicated. The cool thing about this is that always pops up new questions, new articles, new fucking stupid magazines talking about that you can lose weight from eating cake and all that stuff. That's inspiration for you, so you can talk about what's happened in the magazines, the news this week. Talking about stuff on social media should just be 1-2 minutes. Just because you're recording one video doesn't mean that that's the final video of one subject. And then just a small reminder, I think we're gonna make like a small box here or something like that. You don't need to record content every day. That's it. You don't need to record content every day. You do it once a week. For example, right now I wanna be stronger in doing my squats. I'm not motivated to do heavy ass squats 2 times a week. So right now I'm just doing legs once a week. So I know when I go hit the gym for my leg workout, I'm gonna give everything I got. It's the same with content. If you think you need to do content every single day, you're gonna be demotivated. Once a week, 2 to 3 hours, have a video guy like Will. What up? Have a guy like that, it's gonna make it so much more fun, okay? Once a week. Nobody are forced to hire this guy anyways.
Some do.
I'm too cheap. But again, just once a week. You can also start out by yourself, have a tripod, that's it. Then you can record for a couple of hours and then you have enough content for the rest of the week. You need to have a set goal. Okay, I have 3 hours, I need to record this many videos so I have content for the rest of the week. It can be like 4 1-minute videos, that's it, and then some pictures. You don't need a crazy ass gym or like an expensive camera. Your phone is good enough. You can get inspiration from all the magazines out there. At the cashiers, you will see a lot of magazines stating a lot of bullshit stuff about weight loss. Let's say Catherine lost 10 pounds from eating cake every day. There's a lot of stuff there. Invest 20 kroners, $3, $5, buying these magazines so you can do like a Tuesday bullshit day or something like that, where you're talking about what the magazines are talking about. That's funny stuff. And you are getting inspired to talk about how simple weight loss is. And of course it's possible to lose weight from eating cake, but it's not the cake that's gonna make you lose weight. So magazines, a lot of bullshit statements, all that stuff is great inspiration. It's gotta be the internet. There are medical journals where you can find the newest science and you can talk about that. If you have customers that are a little bit more into six packs, muscle building, the new science, then you can talk about that. Or if you just find something for weight loss clients, a new fact about that carbs versus fat doesn't matter, you can do a very simplified video about that. The internet is also great for finding inspiration for recipes. So if you want to record recipe videos, you can just go online, find a low carb banana cake, protein cake, blah, 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 and then find a recipe, get a guy to hold the camera, record it yourself, I don't care, but it's gonna be great content. You can get inspiration from your clients. You're gonna be asked a lot of times the same questions. If you remember something in your head that clients are asking you about, it's probably because a lot of other people also need to know about that. You can also get inspiration from your followers. So if you're doing a Q&A in your stories, people will ask you stuff that you can write down in your content book and then get inspiration from that to record more content. I'm doing that on the weekly. This video today, I wanted to talk about it because I thought about it yesterday. A guy asked me about a lot of this stuff, so okay, let me do a YouTube video. If you always think that you need to record content every day, or you need to be so structured that everything has to be planned for 2 years ahead, you're gonna set up for failure. And it's not fun. Like, come on, let's just be like, what's going on right now? That's what you wanna talk about. Okay, the next stuff. I'm gonna look at my list because I can't remember everything.
Yeah. Even Lasse is just...
I'm writing down my stuff here.
Yeah.
So now I talked about magazine, clients, the internet, followers. Okay, I got a new good one. Your own daily life. What are you struggling with? What kind of binge did you had this weekend? Or what kind of pains did you experience? What kind of wins, successes did you experience? Talk about that. That's gonna show your personality for sure. That's something people, they are gonna buy into as well. So showing your personality is a great way to get in clients. Gonna say it again, showing your personality is gonna be a great way to get in clients. Sorry if it's blurry. That's also why we are one of the only software companies, I think, in the fitness industry that are doing it with the CEO on camera every single week, because my personality is gonna bring in more people to get awareness, build their business, create a better business, but also learn about the ZenFit software. So it's a great investment of my time. Every Wednesday, I'm just doing content. It's gonna be free advertisement. I am a big part of the brand. Like I'm sending out the newsletters. I'm doing all the spelling errors. I'm doing a lot of the stuff in the software. The features, I'm designing them. So I am a part of the software. That's why it's so important that I also show it here. Then there's also the content you're gonna learn from other coaches out there. Don't compare yourself to these guys, especially not if it's guys that are extremely pro. But get inspired, get motivated by their setup. If you think they are giving out a lot of nice free value, not doing salesy stuff, but actually giving out value that your clients can use, or their clients can use, their followers can use, then of course you can get inspiration doing that. That's how we figure out what kind of setup do we want to do, because we find inspiration. So there's Dan Mattel, there's Gary Vee, really simple setup, just a camera guy and then some nice titles. That's it, that's our setup. And that's the setup we have been going for 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah.
You can do it like this. You can have a weird accent and then still produce great content. Like in the beginning, it was also frightening for me to do English content. It's my second language, but people still buying into it. So apparently people don't care about that my English is not perfect, that I'm doing a lot of grammar errors or grammatical errors. People don't care. People think about just learning some new stuff, and they're gonna accept a lot of errors. And maybe they even think it's more nice because they see that I'm a real person. Okay, so the next point is something I already talked about, but it deserves its own point. Recipes is a great way. I think recipes, food, nutrition, habits is more important than workout videos, six packs pictures, all that stuff. I think recipes is where you can change people's mindsets into just thinking about calories in, calories out, calorie deficit, thinking about why not put too many nuts in your cakes, stuff like that. So if you can record nice recipes, just find inspiration from the internet, but that's something you could post every single week. So you have a structure in your content. Record a recipe video every single week, find inspiration from the ZenFit software database, or do it from the internet. Make something that people, they can just use. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be cheap, it's gonna be delicious, and post it. Make the recipe, talk about it while you're creating it, and then you're gonna record some nice angles of the final product. Will can probably show some B-roll of what we've been doing before. Then that's the first thing you're gonna put in the video, is the final product to seduce people to see, watch more of the video, and then boom, you're gonna be talking about how to create a recipe. It can be from a tripod, it doesn't matter. You can make it look nice when you do the final product, just use your phone. That's something people can learn from and are willing to watch every single week. Workout videos. You can do it as inspiration. Some trainers, prep coaches, stuff like that, they can talk more about that. But if your goal is weight loss clients, then don't talk as much about that as recipes. But if you are a coach, prep coach, athletes, muscle building, all that stuff, make it nice. Put 15-second videos, do the swipe videos. I also made a YouTube video about that before. Also put it on my Instagram so you can see that, where people just swiping 15-second videos of each exercise. But doing a 10-minute workout video, almost like a YouTube format, is not gonna impress that many people. Most people are gonna be more entertained from you just doing 15 seconds of each exercise. Boom. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. We actually decided to divide it up in 2 different parts because it's gonna be so long and epic. In my next video, I'm gonna discuss the mind map and explain how I brainstormed 20 different ideas. Then it could be like diet, Coke, that's a subject for itself, like that's gonna be sweeteners. But if you like this video, the first part, then just give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and please write a comment in the comment field if you have any feedback. Okay guys, thank you so much. Brainstorm content, brainstorm. How can I spend 10 minutes on 10 seconds?
You should have like a sword or something,
yeah.
Wave around.